Hey everyone, Plasma Dragon 15 here with another Wi-Fi battle against 777pokemonmaster. He's a pretty good friend of mine, and I actually wanted to battle him like as soon as I got back to Pokemon battling, but we didn't get around to it until like now. We actually battled a couple of days ago, but we didn't like upload either of those. But yeah, here's a pretty cool battle that I actually like a lot because I actually get to show off this leopard thingy. So I lead off with it, and I use Fake Out, and then I'm actually using Mischievous Heart on it, so I use Substitute, which out prioritizes his Grass Whistle because he has Mischievous Heart too. And then I'm pretty sure Encore out prioritizes Grass Whistle too. So I Encore his Grass Whistle, and he can't do anything because I'm behind the sub. So he goes out into his Gigaisu, I believe it's called. And yeah, so I just use Night Slash on the switch because that's my only attack move, and I use Night Slash again, don't even bring it down to half, and he uses Stealth Rocks. Now I'm not sure if he's going to stay in or not, but I'm going to use Encore anyway because like he has to break myself eventually with an attacking move, so I just Encore him on the Stealth Rocks, and yeah, he uses Stealth Rocks obviously. And you guys know what item my leopard thingy is holding next? It's actually holding a Focus Sash with Substitute. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking when I socked it. But yeah. Then he switches out into this legendary Thunder Flying thingy that I don't know the name of. And I use Night Slash. And that does actually a decent chunk out of it because I have max attack EVs on this thing with a Jolly Nature. But he uses Focus Blast, which obviously breaks my sub. If it didn't, then that would be pretty wrong or bad. And then I just use Night Slash when he breaks my sub. Or wait, when did I use Night Slash? Oh yeah, like after he broke my sub. Yeah, obviously. But I use Substitute because I know he's going to die from Life Orb Recoil when he attacks my sub because when you attack now with like subs and ghosts, even though it doesn't affect them, you still take life orb damage and recoil, which I don't know why, because you didn't actually attack the ghost or the person, but you know, the substitute thing I can understand, but it's just the ghost thing that I don't understand. But anyway, he switches out into his Ditto with his new ability, Eccentric, which lets him transform as soon as he switches out into my Leopard. Now I use Substitute thinking he's gonna, I don't know, I thought he was gonna make his own Substitute or something. But he just uses Night Slash, and he actually tells me that the Ditto is scarfed after this match. So he's locked onto the Night Slash, but I really don't know. He's actually really having problems with my Leopard because he didn't know that one of its abilities could be Mischievous Heart. So he really had like no idea how to deal with it, but it was still pretty cool. I like this cat thing a lot now. But yeah, I just Encore him in the Night Slash because I still did not know that he was scarfed, so that was kind of fail on my part. But yeah, I switch out into Registeel, and I take Stealth Rock damage, and I know he's going to switch, because I'm Encore him on the Night Slash, and so I do Thunder Wave on the switch, hoping a Ground type wouldn't come in, but this Gigaisu comes in, and he takes the Thunder Wave, but the thing is, he has a Lumberry. I really do not know why that thing is a Lumberry, like, I don't know what kind of set that is. Like Stealth Rocks with Lumberry and attacking moves, I really don't know. Interesting to say the least, but yeah. So I use Thunder Wave again just because I just want that thing paralyzed, because a lot of my team's actually weak to Rock. And I know that thing probably has Earthquake, which it does now. So that thing can actually like wreck my team. Because I don't really have anything to take it out in like one hit except for my Agaruda probably with Focus Blast, but I'm not sure if that would actually kill it. So yeah, but I use Thunder Wave and paralyze it, and then I set up my own Stealth Rocks, which actually helped me a lot later on. And he hits me with Earthquake, which doesn't take me out, but leaves me with like red health. And I don't know. I actually like the like low health music in this game as opposed to the other generations, because it's actually a catchy tune rather than just random beeping out of nowhere. But yeah, I switch out into Dragonite, knowing he's either going to like be paralyzed or probably use Earthquake because Stone Edge would not kill off my Registeel at that health. But he gets the paralysis on this turn, so that's pretty cool. And I get Leftovers Recoil. Recoil, wow. Recovery. But he gets Parahaxed again, and I go last because I use Dragon Tail, which has like low priority. And like my strategy here is to like use Stealth Rocks and then force switches with Dragonite's Dragon Tail, as he can take hits really well. And I switch him into this Gochirichi. I know it's Gochi something, but yeah, it's a psychic totem pole looking like thing. And then he frisks and knows I have leftovers, even though that was blatantly obvious before because I had it before. And he gets his own leftovers. And I kind of thought that since this was like leftovers, that it might be like a Wallish type thing. So I used Toxic on it. The only problem is that he has Toxic on his thing too, which I probably should have seen coming because it had like leftovers and stuff. But yeah. But it doesn't really matter that I got Toxic because I have like Roost and stuff, and Dragonite doesn't really do much in this match later on. Spoilers, I'm sorry, but whatever. But I get leftovers and he gets leftovers. And I believe I just Dragon Tail again as he Psychics me. And Dragonite doesn't take too much damage from that because it has max HP but like no special defense or whatever, but yeah. And so I take the Psychic, and I'm getting really ahead in this battle. I should probably slow down or something, I don't know. But I just Dragon Tail, it doesn't do anything. But it switches him out into Ditto of all things. The only thing that can actually like have a super effective move on me because it can transform into me. Which kinda sucks. Except for the rock thingy, but yeah. But yeah, he transforms into my Dragonite. And I don't know why I stayed in. But yeah. I tried to use Dragon Tail on it, but he ends up winning like the speed tie, and he goes first, and that actually brings me down to really low health. Oh wait, no, he's Scarf. Of course he would beat me. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know how that works if it's Scarf but as a low priority move, but yeah. But yeah, he Dragon Tails me and I switch out. And the thing is, since he has Stealth Rocks up, I'm gonna die on the switch in, so I kind of use that to my advantage next turn. But he switches me into my Scarf Kojando, and I Stone Edge it, and it doesn't do... Well, it does like over half, which is pretty nice. But he Dragon Tails me again and sends me into Registeel, which is kind of good, I guess. Because I believe I just switch out into Dragonite, or Death Fodder. Yeah, I switch out into Dragonite, so I can get a safe switch into something, and not be Dragon Tail to death. Because he's kind of using my Dragon Tail Stealth Rock thing against me, which kind of sucks, but yeah. I switch out Dragonite to take the Stealth Rocks and die, so I can safely switch into something. And yeah, he hits nothing, so it fails. And I switch in my Jolteon, because it's Jolteon and it's epic and it's amazing. And I believe I just Thunderbolt it and kill it. And I wasn't sure if I would kill it because it like copied my Dragonite stuff, so yeah. But I'm pretty sure it would have died. So it died, and I take Life Orb Recoil. And he sends out his Angel, who's his Irrifan. And I'm kind of worried about Grass Whistle, but since it's really inaccurate, I wasn't like too worried. But he gets it on the first hit, so I'm like sad face. And I have Signal Beam on this Jolteon for some random reason, for like Celebies and stuff, but yeah. And he uses Stun Spore predicting a switch, but I'm like, heck no, I want you to die because you're gonna be a problem, and I just don't want to deal with your priority paralysis and sleep. So I just want to Signal Beam you to death, so I stay in, and he predicts a switch again, but he kind of, yeah, it didn't work. So I just Signal Beam, and it brings it down to low, but it didn't kill it, which kind of surprised me, because the thing is really frail. Or do, like, Irrifans run, like, max HP or something, because they have, like, no attack. But I don't know. I don't know how people EV these things now. But, yeah, he gets the fusion thing, but he doesn't even, like, get hit by himself, so... And he misses the, like, 50% accuracy Grass Whistle, so this really wasn't much of a surprise. And I kill him off with a Shadow Ball, which is really cool. And, I take the Life Orb Recoil, and he goes back into a Psychic Pokemonmaster. And, I believe I just switch out because I know a Shadow Ball will not kill that thing at that HP. And I believe I just go into my Buggy. No, I go back into now I know what I did. I go back into Registeel, and I take the Stealth Rock damage, and he goes for a Toxic, yeah. I predicted the Toxic, yeah, because I saw it before, and he probably wants to, like, wear down my Jolteon with Life Orb and Toxic. So I explode this turn, because I know he probably can't kill me unless he has, like, Hidden Power Fighting or Ground or something like that. But if he just goes for Psychic, does crap all. And I go for explosion, and I'm thinking, okay, that thing's dead. But apparently, he told me after I used explosion that that explosion doesn't cut down defense anymore, right? And I'm like, oh, well, okay, so that pretty much sucks now. And he lives with like a slither of HP, and I'm like, sad face. And, well, Red Steel didn't die for nothing. He brought it really down, because I really didn't have anybody that could take out that thing easily, except for my Bug and maybe Jolteon. But yeah, switching to my Agaruda now, just to finish it off, and hopefully get a sweep off, even though I haven't seen his last guy, which when I do see his last guy, I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to lose this. But you'll see him in a second, and I just Bug Buzz and kill that thing off, thankfully. That thing was annoying, even though it didn't do anything. But yeah, he goes into he's back, and it's Salamence, and I'm like, aww. But yeah, he intimidates me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And he Dragon Dances. I use me first because I'm thinking it might be like a Scarfed or Specs like Draco Meteor one. So I like thought I would get like the advantage on that, but he just goes for a Dragon Dance, and I'm like, okay. Well, here's the thing. He could have I don't want to say it. Well, I might as well say it, whatever. But if he set up another Dragon Dance, he would have swept the rest of my team. But thankfully, he only set up one Dragon Dance, which allows me to outspeed him with my Scarf Kojando. But if he set up another one, he would have outsped it and swept the rest of my team easily. But yeah, he kills off my Agarudo, Fire Blast. And I'm like, okay. So I bring in my Scarf Kojando, and he didn't know I was Scarfed until just now. And I Stone Edge him to death. Thankfully, he didn't miss. And if Stealth Rocks weren't up, I probably wouldn't have killed him either. But he sends in his Gigaisu, and after Stealth Rocks damage, I'm pretty sure a Stone Edge from a Kojando would kill that thing off. And it does. So that was a great game, 777. Pretty cool Pokemon and stuff, and yeah, see you guys later.